Alright, let me get a quick game in before I shoot this Us review. Where the fuck is that music coming from? Whoa, what the hell? Dude, how'd you get into my house? Why do you look exactly like me?
You! Is it better than get out? Is it better than get out? Is it better? Is it better?
I don't know, man. I was gonna do a review, man. Why do you look exactly like me? And how the fuck did you get into my house? And why you got the Missy Elliott fucking jumpsuit on, son? I haven't seen that since like '98. Bro, it's alright, man. Do you want a beer or something or water? Your voice is, you know what I'm saying, it's a little raspy there. I can hear a little raspy sound like you can, you know what I'm saying, use a little drink. I don't know, man. I was looking into a review. I was going to talk about it. I mean, they're two separate. They do different things. So, you can take that how you want it. And since you look like me, and just like me, can I claim you on my taxes? And I'm looking for subscribers. Can you subscribe to my channel even though you're me? I don't know. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Q Review. In this Q Review, we'll be going over one of my highly most anticipated movies of the year, the second movie from Jordan Peele, Us. Now, Us is directed by Jordan Peele, his second movie out. Of course, he had critical acclaim. He won an Oscar for Best Screenplay for Get Out. So everybody's looking at this movie like, is this movie better than Get Out? Is it better than Get Out? Hey, is it better than Get Out? Hey, man, is this movie better than Get Out? Well, I'm here to tell you, maybe. This movie may be better than Get Out, depending on how you look at it, you know. These two take their family out to a summer vacation, you know, out in the cabins, you know, and hold up, all of a sudden they're being chased and stalked by their doppelgangers. People who look just like them in all red jumpsuits with scissors, trying to wreak mayhem upon them. So this is going to be a spoiler-free review because I don't want to give too much of the plot away from here because, like, this movie's really hard to review without spoiling a lot of things. Let me just tell you this movie is very different from Get Out. I personally think in a good way. Alright, this movie stars Winston Duke from Black Panther, who played M'Baku, Lupita Nyong'o, who was also in Black Panther and also has an Academy Award for 12 Years a Slave, and their two children. Not sure their names, but I'm here to say that this cast here of the main family was fire. Okay, now you got Winston Duke. His character, he plays the father of the family. He's a little bit more soft-spoken than a strong alpha male presence in the family, so it makes his character, I want to say, a little weak. He was a little not authoritative, and he kind of played the back role of the family. The real leader here in this movie is Lupita Nyong'o. Now, let me say this straight off the bat. She is gonna win another Academy Award. This is early in the year, but her performance is so fucking strong in this movie. It is so strong. She didn't even have to say words sometimes. The acting was displayed through her eyes in both characters, because you had to play yourself and you had to play the doppelganger. But I'm going on to Lupita Nyong'o right here as one of the, I think she's probably the first black, strong horror lead character in the movie. This is really her story, without spoiling too much, because she plays the dominant role of the family, and her acting here is just fire. One of the, hands down, the best performance I seen this year. I can't wait till the year goes on to see if another performance would top this, but right now, she is highly at the top of the list. She better not get snubbed like Toni Collette did in Hereditary, because her performance was just unworldly good. You know what I'm saying? Winston Duke, like I said, he does here good as well, but I think he was playing his character, which a lot of people won't like, because his character, you know, was weak and soft. He wasn't a really strong male presence in the movie, especially to be a father. But I want to say this, they think they do this on purpose. I think they do it on purpose. Without getting into spoilers, I have to do a spoiler review why I think they made his character weak and they made Lupita Nyong'o's character a lot stronger. She was definitely the leader, but not getting into spoilers. I think Winston Duke did good. It's a lot of jokes here. Some of his jokes landed at times, they were funny, but some of them were not in the right place to be making jokes. And that's a nitpick I'm gonna say about this movie. Some of the jokes in some situations, this not the time to be fucking joking when you got crazy doppelgangers on your back trying to kill you. It's not a funny situation, which took me out of the tension a little bit. Now, Jordan Peele, I think, already is a master director. I think he's up there like with Hitchcock and M. Night Shyamalan. I actually think he's better than Shyamalan, even in his early career, the way he can craft a story and have so many metaphors and things mean so many different things. That's what you're gonna hear a shit ton of this movie. You gotta see it again. I gotta see it again. You know, you're gonna hear that a lot because it's a lot to unpack here. And the movies you want to say is a horror movie. I'm a huge horror movie fan. Hands down. I want to say this movie is not really a straight up horror movie. I think it's disguising as a horror movie. I think, you know, the metaphors and the things they're trying to say in this movie, it's more important than the actual horror. So let's get into the horror. Now, the horror was great as well. Like, when the movie takes a while to get going, you know, get introduced to the characters. I'm liking the characters, you know, but when the horror starts happening in the second act, it gets really good. It reminds me of, I want to say, The Strangers meets a little Halloween and Friday the 13th because of the cabin aspects and the isolated woods. And when the horror started happening, I was like, oh man, we got a slasher movie here. We got a slasher movie here, which I really am a sucker for, a good slasher movie. I like those elements, so when the horror plays up, it plays good. Not really gory, so not a lot of graphic violence here, so it's no Eli Roth, if you know what I mean. You're not going hostile, but he shows a lot of brutality and, you know, creative ways to show kills, and not really go at all, you know, little speckles of blood here and there, not buckets of blood, you know, and that's fine, because I said, like, the movie is trying to be something different, so I give Jordan Peele the highly respect to being so ambitious to take this, it's a mythology here without spoiling it, and bringing it to the masses and creating something different. That's what I really love about Jordan Peele. He took ideas from the past. You can blatantly see that, like, this is an episode from the Twilight Zone, maybe a little, yeah, what was it, Funny Games. You can see his influence, but he crafted it into his own story, which is masterful. It's great. After you see it, after you start thinking about it, you will know that this movie, you know, has a lot to offer. This might, right now, this is my favorite movie of the year so far. Us is my favorite movie, you know, because I didn't quite know how to think about it when I left the theater. But as I started going home and started thinking about it, like, oh shit, that was cold. That was cold. And the way this movie is shot, it's a scene in the third act in this hallway that's done like a beautiful ballet dance with Lupita Nyong'o. I'm not going to spoil anything over it, but it was done so well. I was just having such a great time watching this scene. Like, this is dope. It's like a ballet of a Last Samurai good. I don't know how to explain it, but it was so good. And they break in that story in the house that you see in the trailer when the family confronts their own doppelgangers is so good. Lupita Nyong'o tells a story that is weird but touching. And you know, so I gotta give Jordan Peele respect for being so ambitious. It might be too ambitious for some. People might not get this. It might not be as literal tale as Get Out was, which was blatantly about race. You know, it was fun. I love Get Out for what it is, but I think his direction is better here in Get Out. It's just a step up as a direction wise. But for a literal tale, it might throw some people off. Everybody's not gonna get this, and they're not gonna see what he was trying to do. How it made me feel, I got what he was trying to do, but I still don't know. It's still a lot to unpack here. So of course I have to see it again, and I have to buy it on 4K Blu-ray, and I have to watch that commentary. This is the type of movie that is a great meal, but as you're going home, you're going to want some dessert. You're going to want to unpack, and what did that mean, and what that mean. And I think that's the true staple of a good filmmaker, you know, and that's what we have for Jordan Peele. I cannot wait to see what this guy does next, and that's as better than Get Out. This movie's going to be diverse, and I think some people are going to like Get Out better, and I can understand that. I totally agree with that. Get Out's more literal, tells more entertaining to an audience that's not into a grander picture, but I give them respect for doing this type of film, and it's a real well-made art films, from cinematography to, oh my god, we didn't talk about the score. This score here is reminiscent of like the old Omen, that Damon shit, holy hell, into some fucking, you know, straight up 90s hip hop. It's even, small spoiler, a little bit of NWA seeing that here, but which is weird, but amazingly works in this scene, which you kind of see. He's always trying to tell us something, and I like directors like that can do it well, and to do it in this genre makes me really highly respect Jordan Peele. So if I had to give a score for Get Out, I have one more little quite. Now, like I said, the story is a little too comical in places, and there's some decisions that characters make that people will not do in real life. And this one part took me completely out of the movie. It has to deal with the girl and the family. And when this shit happens, I literally screamed like, what the fuck? No, we are not doing this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, we gotta keep it going. But, I thought that was a weird arc for a storytale, but like, I'm looking at what's happening in the scene. It might mean something, but to me, that was kind of weird and stupid. It's a little plot holes, and some stuff don't make sense right now. I don't know. I haven't all unpacked it, but for a score for this movie, that little qualm aside, I'm gonna have to give us a 4.5 out of 5. It was only a couple things that took me out of the movie, like some of the jokes and some of the really stupid decisions, and the horror I think could have been turned up a notch to make it even a little bit more horrifying. It's definitely creepy, but not as scary. It's not scary, you know what I'm saying? It's not scary. It's not like It or even Hereditary, you know what I'm saying? It's more of a psychological thriller, sci-fi type thing. I'm not gonna spoil it here, but I really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. I cannot wait to watch this on 4K Blu-ray and in the commentary. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and people are gonna be talking about this all year, I think. Way to go, Jordan Peele, for your second directed movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm gonna see it again before it leaves theater. New Peter Luongo, Jesus, how can you be that good? Oh my goodness, you were really great, and I really enjoyed watching this movie. Well, once again, guys, did you see us? I'm thinking about doing a spoiler review here. I would love to know what you thought of this movie. Were you diverse? Did you really not like us? I can see that. Or you think Get Out was better? Leave your comments below here down in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and hit me that like button. If you really like this content, consider subscribing, coming on a part of the Q Review family.
And don't just stare at